non-inertial frame of reference. Yes. So after discussing the frame of reference and the types, now we are moving towards the next part, that is the types of motion. Yes. What is that? Types of motion. See, motion means what? When the body changes its position with respect to the surrounding, how the time changes. Yes, see, this is the one body. Yes, now it's changing its position with respect to the surrounding and also with the time passes. Yes, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ತನ್ನ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ with respect to surrounding and also with the time passes. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆದ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ತನ್ನ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Yes, with respect to surrounding, that only we called it as motion. Yes, so now we are discussing the types of motion. How many types are present there? Mainly the three types of the motion are present. Yes, then we will discuss one by one. What are that? See, in order to discuss that one, first we have to consider the axis. Yes, in the previous case I draw this diagram. Just remember. Yes, so this is the x-axis, right, along this, and it is the y-axis and it is the z-axis, and this one I took it as the origin O. Yes, so the first one we are discussing. See now, this x, y and z, these we called it as what? Coordinates. What we call here? Coordinates. Right? So how many coordinates we have? Three coordinates. X coordinate, y coordinate and the z coordinate. Understood? So now we will discuss the first type of the motion, that is the one-dimensional motion. What we call? One-dimensional motion, or also we can say 1D. 1D motion. Yes. So now what they said? In this type of the motion, only one of the three coordinates specifying the position of the object changes. That means what? See, here now you are present at this side. Yes, now you are present in this position. So you are moving in this direction. Yes, along the x-axis you are moving. Just consider idu nim mane ide. Yes, and here your college is present. So what you will do? Directly you will go to the college. Yes, from the home you are going to college. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಇದೀನಿ. This is the home point and this is the college point. So at this direction only you are moving. In one direction you are moving. Yes, so only in the x-axis. Yes, you are moving. So x-axis means only the one coordinate. Yes, see here x, y, z. Three coordinates are present, but you are moving only in the x direction. Yes, so x direction theory. See ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮೂರು ಪಾತ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಮೂರು ದಾರಿ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. Yes, in only one way you are moving. Yes, so that is nothing but the 1D motion, because you are going straight. Yes, in the one way or else in a straight along with the x-axis you are moving. That's why it becomes the 1D motion. Yes, so only in the x-axis you are moving. Yes, that's why we can say it as a 1D or else the one-dimensional motion. Yes, you can say here the object moves along the straight line. Yes, see, our chapter name indicates that motion in a straight line. Yes, so we can easily say our chapter is nothing but the one-dimensional motion we have to study now. Right? So for the one-dimensional motion, the example is the motion in a straight line, or else the object moves in a straight line. So example. What is that? Just consider this is the one chalk piece. Yes. So chalk piece I am holding here and down the gravity is present. Yes or no? See, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣ ಇದೆ. Yes or no? The earth is having the gravity power, right? So whenever I lift the object from the up, so what will happen? It will comes down. Yes, because the gravity, the earth nature, that is having the gravity. Yes or no? So ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ? Definitely that will come down because of the gravity or else the ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Right? So if I leave the chalk piece now like this, so ಏನಾಯ್ತು ರೀ? ಅದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಯಿತು because of the gravity. Yes, so ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಯಿತು ರೀ? In a one direction. Yes, ಅದು straight ಆಗಿ ಹೋಯಿತು. That is nothing but the one dimensional motion. Understood? You can take this also as a example for the one dimensional motion. That is body falling from the height to the earth. Yes, that is they given here an object falling freely under the gravity. Object will freely falls under the gravity. That you can take it as a one dimensional motion. Understood? So similarly, now the second type, that is the two dimensional motion. So two dimensional means 2D. Yes, 2D means dimensional. Understood? 2D film, 3D film, you will say no? Yes. Then the two of the three coordinates specifying the position of the object changes. That means what? Now you are seeing, see, now you are at the point O. Correct? So idu nimde indi mane ide. So you want to come to college. So here your college is present now. Here your college is present. So what you will do? You have to come like this. Yes. Correct? So again you are in between the x coordinate and the y coordinate. ಮೊದಲಿನಿಂದ only straight line. Yes. So ನೀವು ಈ direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ college ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. But now the college position changes. College do position change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Just consider. Yes. Just assume ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ college ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಈ position ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So what will happen now? You have to move like this because it is a shortcut. Yes. ನೀವು ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ, ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದು ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ? Definitely no. You will go to the shortcut road. Yes. So at this point your college is present. C means college. So what you will do? Like this you will move. Now you are at first you are at this position. Now you are at this position. Yes. So here both the x coordinate is also present and y coordinate is also present. Correct? So if the out of three coordinates only the two coordinates are present, with that your position will changes. ಮೂರು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಇರುವಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಜೊತೆ, ಒಂದು x ಇನ್ನೊಂದು y. Understood? So it is we called it as a two dimensional motion. Yes. So for this we can take the example motion of an object in a vertical or the horizontal circle. Yes, that you can take it as a example for the 2D motion. Yes. So then the next one is the three dimensional motion, 3D. The robot movie ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Robot 2.0. It is a 3D movie. Yes. So 3D means what here? We are considering the three coordinates x, y, z. All the coordinates we are considering now. Yes. So position ಈಗ ಮೂರು coordinate ಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Understood? So here out of the three coordinates we are considering the all the coordinates here. In the first only one coordinate, in the 2D two coordinates, in the 3D three coordinates. Understood? This much only it is. And then you can take the example here, motion in a space. See, I forgot to tell you, Here in the 2D, the object in a plane. Plane means what? See, this is the one plane. So, ಇದು x axis ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ and it is the y axis. Consider just it is a one paper. One paper ಅಂತ consider ಮಾಡಿ. So, paper ಗೆ ಇದು x axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ and it will be in the y axis. Both the axes are present. So, you can take it as a 2D. Right? Paper. A4 size paper. ನೀವು book ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ paper, that is also the one plain sheet. Yes? So, in that motion is there, then you can say it as a 2D motion. Yes? So, in the 3D motion, what will happen? It is having the 3 coordinates. Their position will changes with respect to the 3 coordinates. Andre, object to the position along with the 3 coordinates ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. For example, in a space. Space ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಾಹ್ಯಾಕಾಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? There is no particular direction. There is no gravity. So, in the all the direction you are moving. ಅಲ್ಲಿ particular direction ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀ. So, in ಎಲ್ಲಾ direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು move ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ. Yes. So, you can take the example bird. Bird fly ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Yes. The flying of a bird. Yes. So, the bird will fly in all the direction. ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ದಿಕ್ಕುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರ್ತದ. Right. So, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ particular direction ಅಂತ ಇರೋಲ್ಲ. Yes. Then you can take it as a example for the 3D motion. Understood? The types of the motion, in that 3 types are present: 1D, 2D and the 3D. Yes. So, students, after this we are going to discuss some definitions. What are that? First one is the particle. Yes, particle. What it is then? Here. See, you know the atom. Atom ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. Atom means ಏನು? ಅಣು. It is very small particle. Yes. So you can take here. Now this is the chocolates, and if I make the powder of this, again it is considering the small number of the atoms there. Yes. Atom ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ particle ಇದೆ. So ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಣುಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ. That only we call it as a particles. They are very small type of the particles. Yes. So the particle is nothing but a point mass is called as a particle. So you can consider here, this is the one distance. Yes. So in one particle there. So now first it is at this position. Yes. So it is mass ಇದೆ. Definitely yes. So if it is having the mass means, of course, it can easily move. Yes. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ mass ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇದು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ. Definitely. So first it is present here and it will now present here. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ mass ಇತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ mass ಇದೆ ರೀ. Mass means what? ತೂಕ. Yes. So ಇದರದ್ದು ಏನಿದೆ mass ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ರೀ. So that only here it is having, right? So it can change the position because it is having the mass. Yes. And that only we called it as a particle, a point mass. This point is having the mass. Yes. That changes its position and we can say it as a particle. Yes. Atom ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ತುಂಬಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾದದ್ದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾದಂತಹ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. That is nothing but the particle. Yes. The atom is a very small particle. In that again we are seeing the some small particles that we can say it as a some small point masses. Yes. That only we can say it as a particle. Yes. So easily a point mass is called as a particle. Understood? ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ atom ಬರುತ್ತೆ and after that the particle. Atom ಅನ್ನು divide ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ particle ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Yes. If we divide the particle, it will comes the subparticles. Yes. So next, the next definition will be the rigid body. What is this rigid body then? Rigid means what? ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. Yes. See, now it is a one rigid body. Yes. Rigid ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, solid body. So unless I am applying the force on this, it will not change application of the force. See the neither hold ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So now I am applying the force on this chocus. So it will move like this. Yes, if I am applying the force means it will move like this, but its size and shape will not change. Yes, its size and shape will not change when I apply the force. That body only we called it as what? Rigid body. So when I apply the force, there is no change in the